Good morning, my people. My name is Chief Strongblood. I am St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son. I am the diaspora which is known. My people, it was another beautiful day for protest and I enjoyed every moment of my protest. Let me first remind you, the front of my sign says, I don't want the white man's money, the white man's woman, the white man's friendship, and or the white man's food. And the reverse of my sign says, why have you re-enslaved the African Americans, the Latinos, etc.? All in all, it was another beautiful day for protest, and I enjoyed every moment of my protest. There is nothing particularly interesting that I should bring to your attention as it relates to my protest. And as you know, when I have protested, and when I have updated you as to what transpired while I protested, it is always my pleasure and my delight to bring to you something from the word of the Most High God. If you are new to this series, we are dealing with the book of Revelation, and we are currently in Revelation chapter 13. For the past two lessons, we dealt with Revelation chapter 13, verse 1, breaking down the events that is happening in that passage of scriptures. There was a lot more information we could have brought to your attention, but that is just to further clarify what we have already known. So now we are going on to Revelation chapter 13, verse 2, and it says, And the beast which I saw was like a lion, a leopard. His feet was like the feet of a bear, and his mouth the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave to him his power, his seat, and his great authority. If you can remember very well, John, the man whom the Most High God entrusted with this information, in Revelation chapter 13, verse 1, he saw a beast coming out of the sea while standing on the seashore. And that beast had 7 heads, 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his horn. Now, John is further going into further detail as to the physical makeup of this beast. And what he said here, the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard. It has the feet of a bear and the mouth of a lion. All of these things are pretty important when it comes to understanding the nature of the beast and the working of this beast, as we will go on later in Revelation. The two characters in this passage, the first one is the beast and the second one is the dragon. We have already established, according to Revelation chapter 12 verse 9, that the dragon is the devil, Satan, and he's also referred to as the old serpent. And the beast, as we have established, is the Caucasian nation. The information we are going to cover next will tell us about the personality of the beast. So we see the beast had a physical makeup, an appearance of that of a leopard. What does that mean? A leopard is the greatest ambush predator they have in the wild. That means the leopard is the greatest at deceiving its prey and luring that prey into a place where it can easily destroy it. For that is what an ambush is all about. Deceiving someone or something to believe that the reality is not the reality. Not only that, the leopard is an extremely skilled hunter. All of the qualities in hunting that a lion possesses, a leopard also have all of those same qualities. And the leopard is the fastest animal in the wild on 4 legs. So when you talk about speed and agility, you're speaking about the leopard. It is the same thing with the members of the Caucasian nation. They are very deceptive and they can always deceive you to your own destruction, and that is always their objective. They are quick in their actions. That means, like the leopard, once they get the upper hand at you, they are not going to waste time in finishing you off. The stripe of the leopard lends to its camouflage in the wild, and the words of the Caucasians, just like the stripe, it lends to the deception that they intended to lead you into. We know that the leopard can do everything that the lion can do, and it could do it faster than the lion. But the leopard has one weakness, and that weakness is its greatest downfall when hunting. And that is, the leopard is not a creature with great stamina. Unlike most predators in the wild, the leopard is the one that gets most tired and exhausted faster. And here is where it is also similar, like the Caucasians. They are quick and they are slick in deceiving you. But if you can only hold out long enough, they will get frustrated and tired, and they will soon give up. The Caucasian nation counts on your willingness not to fight back. They count on your willingness to quickly give up. They count on your willingness to surrender to what appears to be hopelessness. But if you only hold on a little longer, they will not be able to conquer you. They will get stressed out, fed up, tired, and they will walk away from all of the efforts they have put in. Remember, you have a feet like a bear, and the bear feet represents the forcefulness in which they comes at you when they actually come in, the strength and effort in which you're going to use. And he has the mouth like a lion, and this represents the lion is known as the king of the jungle. What you must know about the lion is not the fastest, because the cheetah is much faster than the lion. The lion is not the strongest, because the elephant, the hippopotamus, the bear, and there are many other animals in the jungle that are much stronger than the lion. The lion is not the smartest of all animals, because the serpent holds that title. But what makes the lion king of the jungle is his determination. The lion have an iron will and a determination that will see him fight even when he exhausted and cannot go. And that is what the Caucasian nation has. They are not the smartest. They are not the strongest. They are not the fastest. But they have a consistency, a determinedness to them. They will fail, and they will fail, and they will fail. But they will always try to make an effort to come back to see if they can get you. And what you have to know is that the Caucasian determination and persistence is not associated with anything else but in doing evil. They are persistent and determined in trying to destroy you. That is where their characteristic of a lion is associated with the Caucasian nation. The next part of Revelation chapter 13 verse 2 says, and the dragon, the devil, gives to the Caucasian nation the beast, his power, his seat, and his great authority. Now, what are the powers of the devil? The powers of the devil lies in his ability to deceive people to their own destruction. Remember, Satan existed in a perfect environment. He was dealing with perfect creatures that was created by a perfect God. And he himself was a perfect creature, yet he was able to deceive 1/3 of the host of heaven into disbelieving that the Most High God had their best interests at heart. Satan was able to convince 1/3 of the angels of heaven that the God who created them perfect, who put them in a perfect environment, where they experience an Ethiopic living, that this God who loves them did not have their best interest at hand, but he, Satan, had their best interest at hand. Let me bring something to your attention you may have never considered. Everything that we know about everything was told to us or taught to us by the Caucasian nation. Everything about everything that we know was told to us or taught to us by the Caucasian nation. We are discovering on a regular basis that everything we know about everything is a lie. It is not that the Caucasians do not have access to the truth. It is because they tell us the things that will benefit them and keep us at a disadvantage when we deal with them. The question we ought to ask here is, how did the Caucasian nation, the least intelligent of all of the nations on the earth, how did it become the bearer and the custodian of all information as it relates to everything? It is because they used their deception, went into every nation, deceived every nation that they are good people. And when those nations put their trust in them, they promise upon them, they destroy them, they steal their culture and all of their skills and other information, and then they destroy those people. And today, they parade as the bearer, our custodian, and the most intelligent of all of the nations on the earth. Everything that we do, the way we eat, the food we scorn like pork, it all has to benefit the Caucasian nation. The school system, the way we are made to learn, all benefit the Caucasian system. That system don't benefit the Israelite, the Indian, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Arabs. It only benefits the Caucasian nation. Where you go into a room and you sit there and things are recited to you and you are asked to try to remember those things. That is how the Caucasians learn, and they have convinced us that this is the only way to teach a person the things they ought to know. The use of sharp fragrance such as sweet soap and highly sweet scented perfumes. We use these things to benefit the Caucasians and we don't know it. Let me tell you something. In the 17th and 18th centuries, Caucasian women walked around with bouquet of flowers. And that bouquet of flowers was significant because the aroma from the flowers hide the obnoxious smell that came from their bodies. So they came up with these sweet soaps, highly scented perfumes. What does these things do? They damage the sensory glands in our nose, and now we are unable to smell the obnoxious or odor that comes from the cold. It has not gone anywhere, it is still there, but now we are unable to smell it. If you stop using those high scented perfume and stop using those sweet soaps, you're going to use some neutral soap like the black soap or soap that was made from coconut oil, then what will happen? The sensory gland in your nose will recover and you will see the difference. You will be able to smell them from a mile away because their odor is so intense, it travels in the wind. Don't doubt me, just try it and see for yourself. Do you know why retirement in the West was set for 55 years old? Because at that stage, the Caucasians loses their ability to remember and to function in a cognitive manner at about the age of 55. So because they can no longer function in a cognitive manner after age 55, they put it so that everyone will leave their place of employment at the age of 55, making it look normal and standard, not understanding the only reason why retirement age was 55. It was because they could not function in a cognitive ability after the age of 55. In the scriptures, it says that man will live threescore and ten. Remember, the Caucasian has possession of the scriptures for 1,954 years. No one except for the Caucasian has seen the authentic scriptures from since that period. And remember, they have been actively changing the scriptures over the period of centuries. They took out the book of Joshua, the book of Enoch, and all of these wonderful books. And those books that remain, they change the dialogue and the facts in them to benefit them. Why they change the lifespan of man to threescore and ten? It is because the lifespan of the Caucasian was 70 years. They were not expected to live beyond 70 years. So where is the best place to give everyone the impression that the lifespan of man is 70 years? Put it in the scriptures, put it in the Bible. Everyone, whether they are Christian or not, they are going to read the Bible. For us, the Israelites and other black nations, 60 years is youthfulness. Is at 60 we should be considering marriage. At 100 years, our sexual potency should still be intact. And I'm not speaking about long time, I'm speaking about today. Why do you think that the Caucasians have been leading the world to believe that bestiality, homosexuality, and abortion, there's nothing wrong with it? It is okay to practice it anytime, anywhere, anyhow. It is because they know that when you do something like that, you lose your body loses its ability to maintain its youthful vigor. The aging process speeds up, and now you become just like them, with a lifespan of threescore and ten. Remember to like this video, share this video, leave a comment on this video, like or subscribe based on which social media forum you're viewing this video on. And there are many more videos like this right here. Go there, peruse this video, and let me know what are your opinions on what is discussed in those videos. My name is Chief Strongblad. I am St. Vincent and Grenadines, through the most citizen. I am the diaspora. I'll talk to you soon.